You hit publish on your online course, and suddenly, your stomach drops. Questions flood your mind. Who am I to teach this? What if no one buys it? What if people realize I am not an expert? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. This invisible force has a name: Imposter Syndrome. For course creators, it is one of the biggest mental barriers that can kill momentum before success even begins. Imposter syndrome is not just self-doubt. It is the persistent belief that your success is not deserved, that you have somehow fooled people into thinking you are better than you are. Imposter syndrome hits course creators hard for 3 reasons. First, you are putting yourself out there as an authority. Second, you are creating something that represents your knowledge. Third, you are selling it publicly. That is exposure on 3 levels: skill, credibility, and confidence. Even high achievers like Maya Angelou and Albert Einstein admitted to feeling like frauds at times. So, if you have ever thought, "I am not qualified to teach this," congratulations. You are in good company. But here is where it gets tricky. Imposter syndrome grows in silence. It feeds on isolation, perfectionism, and comparison. Let us talk psychology. Imposter syndrome often starts from what psychologists call cognitive dissonance. That is when your brain says, "I am not good enough," but your reality, your achievements, say otherwise. When those two do not align, your brain tries to protect you by minimizing your success. It is like a mental antivirus system. It wants to stop you from embarrassment, but instead, it blocks your growth. Here is what happens chemically. When you experience fear or self-doubt, your brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone. That cortisol lowers confidence and creativity, 2 things every course creator needs most. The fix? Awareness. Here is the reframe that changes everything. You do not need to be the best, you just need to be useful. Your value as a course creator does not come from perfection. It comes from helping people get results. If your student walks away knowing something they did not before, you have done your job. Try these reframes. Instead of, "I am not an expert," say, "I am a facilitator of growth." Instead of, "There are people who know more than me," say, "There are people who need what I already know." Instead of, "What if my course fails?" ask, "What if this course helps someone succeed for the first time?" The shift from ego to service kills imposter syndrome at its root. When you stop trying to prove yourself and start trying to serve others, fear loses its power. Now let us get tactical. Here are 5 proven ways to overcome imposter syndrome fast. First, collect your wins. Create a folder or Notion page called Proof of Impact. Save every positive review, student testimonial, or thank you message. When doubt hits, read them. It rewires your brain to remember the truth. Second, teach before you are ready. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Launch small, improve fast. Even the best courses started messy. Third, use the 70% rule. If you are 70% ready, go. Waiting for 100% means you will never launch. Fourth, find a creator community. Join groups of other course creators. Talk about struggles. Celebrate wins. Community kills comparison. Fifth, normalize rest. Burnout triggers doubt. A rested mind sees reality clearly. Artificial intelligence is not just a tool, it is your creative ally. If you feel stuck or insecure about your course content, use AI to guide your structure. Tools like ChatGPT can help you brainstorm lesson ideas. Notion AI can outline your modules and summaries. Descript or Lumen 5 can help you script, record, and edit with ease. AI can help you find your voice, organize your thoughts, and reduce overwhelm. That way, your focus shifts from "Am I good enough?" to "How can I make this clearer?" Remember, the goal is not to prove you are an expert. It is to create clarity and value. AI helps you do that faster and with less anxiety. Let us humanize this with quick examples. Sarah, a former nurse, launched a course on digital health documentation. She almost quit before launch. Now she has over 800 students. Michael, an introverted software tester, created a course on automation for beginners. He thought no one would buy it. Within 6 months, he partnered with a bootcamp. Aisha, a mom of 2, created a mini course on Canva for entrepreneurs. She recorded lessons in her living room. Her first $500 course turned into a $15,000 side business. None of them waited to feel ready. They started, And that is what made them ready. Every course creator faces two versions of themselves. Version 1 says, "Who am I to teach?" Version 2 says, "Who am I not to?" The difference between the two is courage. Imposter syndrome does not vanish. It gets quieter each time you act despite it. The secret is not to eliminate fear. It is to keep moving with it. Because the people you are meant to help are waiting, not for someone perfect, but for someone willing. So, to all the creators watching this, your ideas matter. You do not need 10 years of experience, a huge following, or flawless confidence to make an impact. You just need one thing: the decision to start. Remember, you are not an imposter. You are a contributor. And every student you help proves it. If this video resonated, tap like, subscribe for more creator mindset tips, and share this with another course creator who needs a reminder that they are enough.